Thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay, I'm going to show my screen and make sure I've got I just wanted to show you briefly, this is the script that Sean McCauley of Mud Turtle Productions wrote for us last week, and he's shooting this video today. Okay, and you can see right down here in red, right here, this system can be purchased, or better yet, leased. We have hardware and software bundled together in pre-approved 36 or 48-month leasing packages. You can lease through us, or we'll connect you directly to one or two reputable leasing companies. And we've been speaking with Wanda, and we've set you up to lease directly through us, which we'll be sharing with you the packages, the different packages, and the different pricing structures on another call, okay? But let's see here. I just wanted to give you an idea of what, oops, wrong one, I'm sorry, of what Joel, and here's, quick codes. Here's some of the competition. Magtech is a manufacturer. This isn't even ready for the market yet. I had Cindy, one of our gals Cindy's our head underwriting manager. She called Magtech for me on this quick codes. I just saw this yesterday, and I just grabbed it to show you guys. This is the e-wallet that I was telling you about, the mobile wallet. This isn't even ready for market. They can't even sell this yet, because I asked for pricing, and when Cindy called, she said, sorry, this is all I can show you. It's not ready to go. But you can see the barcode scanner right there, or the barcode itself. That's the equivalent of a credit card, and it's all right here on your phone. Okay? That's the future, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the products that we've developed, Joel showed you, with the speakers and the dock for the point of sale. And I'm trying to find the Zagmate he also showed you. I've got one with an aluminum case right here, and this is a leather case right here. It makes it very portable. This is Bluetooth right to the iPad itself. So they can deliver. I was playing around with this yesterday. They can watch a movie on this iPad while they're processing a credit card transaction, or they can project that movie to any high-def screen in their store. This is just so cool. All right, that's one. I'm going to get rid of that one. You guys have seen this one. I'll get rid of that. Let's see. Oh, here is some of the features. ABC MOBILEPay, safe, easy, fast as a handshake. Single multi-store architecture, offline, online architecture, barcode scanning. There it is, all right there. This is just some marketing material that we've developed. So you've got access to all of this. We'll put it in your hands so you guys can hit the streets running. Oh, by the way, just so you see what we look like, there we are. That's me. This is from our website. I'll open it up for you. You can go on ABC MOBILEPay, go right to us on About, and there I am, and there Mark is. And here's the rest of our crew. That's Cindy. That's Yaneli. That's Mike. That's Fabiola. That's Eddie. That's Daisy. Of course, me, Julio, and Mark. And we've got many more reps around the local region and across the country that we couldn't put on there. But just so you know who you're talking to, you can visit that website anytime you like. And last of all, oops, nope, that's my Pandora. So I'm done presenting. Let me see if there's any more questions.
Hey, Rick, I just wanted to, can you hear me?
Absolutely, Rick? It's yours,
yeah.
Wanda. Go.
I just wanted to add here, I know all this talking, we spend a lot of time talking about, bars and restaurants, but without giving a name, there's a huge franchise, big box store that they still manually do their inventory. They still manually go in the back, count their inventory, see what they've sold, so that they can order. And I remember many years ago, I won't say how many, but I was in charge of inventory control for a 5-chain store, and it was all done manual. And that takes a lot of people to log in all your shipments, to count your inventory every month, balance that against the sales that were done to see if anything was stolen, anything was lost, everything is okay. And just because we think some of the larger businesses might not have need for that, that might not necessarily be the case, because there's nothing more frustrating when you're shopping for something and you go into a store that you just know is going to have it, and they leave you, and then they have to go in the back and hunt through whatever they have to hunt through to come back to tell you they don't have it. And with this, you know, what I think is really wonderful for the retail industry is that the salespeople can tell the customer right then and there on the spot, yes, we have this in stock, or we have so many in stock, or I don't have any in stock, we have some coming in, or whatever that might be, and be able to handle that right there. Plus that feature that Joel was talking about, let's say you're selling a piece of electronic equipment, if you have a demonstration where you can pull that up and just show them a demonstration of how something works. Those are some key features in the retail industry that, you know, I think is a great market, not just bars and restaurants. That's just one thing, but in the retail industry, I can see that being fantastic.
Wanda, I am so glad that you brought that up, because I had made a note and I had skipped right by it. I had made it a point to tell Joel to focus the discussion on small and medium-sized businesses and that marketplace, because I didn't want them to. I don't want anybody to get bogged down in corporate America chasing corporate retail. But you know what? You're so right, because, for instance, Skechers has just adopted this technology nationwide. They've got it rolled out in about half of their stores. The exact same system, the same one that's similar to Apple and similar to this. I shouldn't say exact. It's almost identical. But it has been customized specifically for Skechers and their requirements, okay? They are doing a press release and a national rollout that'll start somewhere in New York, and we're told on the Today Show sometime in the next 60 days or so. That may or may not materialize, because I'm not real sure of the source as far as the information is concerned. I do know that Skechers has this system. I've been in their store. We were privy to some of the negotiations in the very beginning on another mobile system. So what Wanda has said is absolutely accurate. This is prime for not only the retail market, but for some of these big box retailers and national stores. They would die to get this, and some of them are looking for it. For instance, Best Buy, they just acquired 50,000 iPod devices with the sleds for use in their stores all across the country. Okay? Right now is the time. One is absolutely right. If you can identify the particular store or corporation that's in need, hey, we're there. We'll fill that need. That's what we're here for. But you're going to get yourselves a lot of sales immediately by focusing on the small and medium-sized mom and pop shops. But by golly, Wanda nailed it. Absolutely, there's not only a need, but corporations are clamoring for just this type of answer and just this type of technology. We've got to let them know that we've got it available for them and we can make it work for them. But I'm sure Wanda wants you to be productive at the same time. We don't want anybody spinning their wheels, talking for 6 months and not coming up with a deal.
Right. Mix it up.
It's okay to pitch corporate America and to chase after the corporate deals if you're knocking down the onesies and twosies, the mom and pop shops in the meantime, so that you feed your family and build your residuals. Don't you think that's right?
Yes, absolutely.
Wanda, if I can add, I've sold these deals. I don't have the iPod. I don't have the iPad. I just asked them, have they been to the Apple store? Yes, it's that exact device in your own place. They go, that what they have in the Apple store? I say, yeah, okay, I want it. That's how easy the sale is when you tell them it's got a full POS system. And most people have been in the Apple store because most everybody has, they either have an iPad, they either have an iPod in some form, or they have an iPhone. And they've all been to the Apple store. So you can literally sell this thing without even having it, just by telling them Have you been in the Apple Store? Have you seen the lines when they pay for it with the iPod? That's the exact system, exact carrier, the whole thing.
So I know that everybody's probably ready to wrap this up, but in closing, Rick, when I think that you and I are going to get together on paperwork, and then we'll have a separate training on paperwork and all the little nuts and bolts of this program and what the agent needs to do. And then when will the product be available for agents to actually start putting in people's hands?
Excellent question. I'm going to defer to Mark and Joel. Joel, how would you answer that question?
So the question is, when is it going to be ready to be put in people's hands? That's it?
That's correct.
Yeah. All 3 series and then the enterprise.
Right now, you can use the system as it is. What is not ready is the one. Everything that you see, it can be sold today. The only thing that is not yet, it is the keyboard, the plastic keyboard that's coming out in about 2 weeks. It's going to be ready, but everything else is ready for to be sold right now. Of course, there's a customized version that says ABC MOBILEPay and all that stuff. The only thing that is not ready is that, but you don't have to have that in order to sell the system and use it immediately. So the answer is, if you want to sell it right now, yes. If you want to wait for the customized version with the logos and all the internal stuff, that's still around 30 days to go.
And then the one with the feature where it takes the photograph to cut down on fraud, when is that feature going to be available?
The photograph of the person doing the transaction?
Yes.
That's part of the things inserted into the new version. That's going to be in around, in order for Apple to approve it and everything, that's going to be around another 30 days, as I said.
Okay. And the same for the medical, that's going to be about 30 days also?
The medical?
No, medical should be within a week, or 2.
Okay, great.
Medical.
So we'll do another training on that one, yes?
Yeah.
Correct. There's also going to be Joel, is there still a 2-week delay on the iPads? Is it still that far behind?
No, the iPad, you can use it right now.
No, I mean ordering. If someone wants to order the iPads, are they still behind, or we have available?
Okay, no, the iPads, that's you have to order that, and typically it's a matter of 1 or 2 weeks when you get the iPad. That's in control of Apple. It's just they're behind.
Is it always going to be that way when they order? It's about 1 or 2 weeks?
No, the iPad, you need to give another 1 or 2 months until they stabilize. It's just a matter of they just released the iPad 2 about, let's say, 2 weeks ago, something about that.
Yeah, it's just that everybody's clamoring for it, and as soon as they fill the demand, and that clamor for it, that dies down a little, and then it'll be a bit like you can get regular iPads rather, iPad 1s left and right. And I think the same will be, like Joel said, it'll be the same. For the next month or 2, there's going to be this demand issue where it's going to take a week or 2 to fulfill the order, but that's good for us because of all the demand, and we should take advantage of that.
Well, plus we're learning too, so it's good to have that little bit of a delay, I guess.
That's how I feel, absolutely. We got an opportunity. This is cutting-edge stuff, and it's up to us to take action and get it out there and get it into the merchant's hands and watch it grow from there. And all I can say is the commissions, you'll work with Wanda on that. You can make very good money on every unit you place, and you'll be paid typically within about a week from the time you sign the deal. You go sign the deal, you get the ink, you fax or email that documentation into us through whatever channels you guys have established there with Wanda, of course, and we'll approve it.